Guys, welcome back to the channel, man. Today, well, I told you in the last video that we're going to be messing with this here dang old van. Of course, we're starting off with having to jump the damn battery because, why wouldn't we? Oh, there's the good jumper cables. They're in the van. Should have known. Yeah, I kind of piled all the wheels and tires for khaki in here. Sheesh. Now we got to take them out. Alright, here's it going to start. No. A tato. Kurwa. Our spare battery doesn't want to jump start this thing, so I bet you the Bourbionator will. Of course the battery is on this side. Damn it. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Finally. Well, say goodbye to the air horn. This is actually the second one that's broken off. I'm gonna make sure the doors are unlocked. Jesus, that's so annoying whenever this battery is dead. First things first is gonna set this thing up on the charger. 2 amp standard battery. Start. I got this battery brand spanking new, so it should be good. We haven't had the van long enough for this thing to even be out of warranty, so if it doesn't charge up, I need to go and warranty it out. Well, like I mentioned, I was using this as my storage to keep the slicks and skinnies and my other set of wheels and stuff for khaki, just to keep them out of the weather. So now I need to find somewhere else to put those at. I'll just put them in the living room, bro. Should just pressure wash them off, clean them up, put them in the living room. got it all sprayed off last night and cleaned up for the most part. Still have to do the interior. The battery charged all night and it's on 100 now. Well, yes sir, 100%, so that's good. All the rear seats off of the shelf out back. These are in the parts corner, so luckily I didn't throw them away, because this is like one of the big deciding factors for this guy. He really wants the back seats. I was worried that I didn't have the hardware for them, and Braven told me, he's like, I know we at least have the hardware for the rear seat, for the like this furthest back one, because these ones are inside of a drawer in there, but for these ones we didn't have it. But and then I remembered, oh yeah, they just kind of clip on. But I do need to grab these chip racks out of here. Not that I need them, but they don't need to be in the van, just looks ugly. Oh, well, that's coming off. This bumper on the van has like always fallen off, you know what I'm saying? And it's always doing this. So this whole section right here is supposed to be underneath the headlight, but I think whatever clips that are supposed to be grabbing this, it's just not grabbing it. So I want to pull the headlights off or whatever and get this thing up there and maybe put some screws in it underneath the headlight so that it actually holds this thing on. Find some screws in here. Now, to put it out there, if this deal doesn't go through, it's really not like a huge deal for me, because I'm not stoked about getting rid of the van. I kind of don't want to, but it's gonna help out tremendously. And whenever you guys see, if it goes through, if you guys see what it is we're trading for, you're gonna understand. Like, I'm all out of screws. Anyhow, my point I'm getting to is, even if this trade doesn't go through, this is all stuff that basically needs to be done to the van anyway, to get it cleaned up and just get it a little bit more well-rounded, you know what I'm saying? I found screws and a Honda emblem. Huh. Just a pre-warning, if you ever get a used vehicle from me, I am not the one that be leaving all this extra money in there, man. Not the one. Anyhow, we did get the bumper mounted up a little bit better. It's a lot better than what it was anyhow. And I will say it's not perfect. Like, if we do end up keeping it, I want to come back and I want to put some of those quick pins and stuff right here and just get it fitted a little bit better than what it is. But I will say, since being the guy that I am, this trade does go through, and since being the guy that I am trading, he actually watches the channel. It's an old friend of mine, man. Like, we used to hang out way back in the day. But unfortunately, since he does watch the channel, I can't do any half-ass shit that like hide anything, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, Dan, I'm spray painting some areas that need a little bit of attention. But damn, look how much better. Hold up, see, it's already pushing back out. See, the problem is if you get it in right here, it bulges the bumper out over here. So you see this bulge? Now, if I push on the bumper right here, it pops that back out. So I found a happy medium between the two, and I'm just leaving it, bro. As long as it's not hanging down anymore. Braven got the inside all vacuumed out. She cleans up all right, man. It's not too terribly bad, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a minivan. This thing probably spent most of its life with a bunch of kids in it. I mean, there's still stickers and stuff stuck in places, you know? If this doesn't go through, I'm gonna continue saying this, but if we do end up keeping it, I do need to find some new door panels, because this is the grossest thing about this thing the entire time I've had it. And the cloth is coming off of that one over there. Probably could just redo the cloth, but all this is cracked also, so I don't know. Maybe get a new garnish for around the gauge cluster, because it's got like holes drilled in it and stuff. Or I could take this out and just fill them in and like paint this thing or something. I don't know, dude. I wouldn't mind to make the interior on this a little bit nicer and go ahead and throw like at least the center captain seats in there. That would be pretty sick. Just leave the back empty. That is 100% real rust. This is my fake rust. Pretty freaking close, bro. Anyhow, you guys know whenever we painted this, it was a it's like a, I guess you can call it like a half-ass paint job, but it was never supposed to be something that's like car show, like smooth, like something that you'd be buffing, you know what I'm saying? It has a texture to it. I mean, it's supposed to resemble rust, bro. We literally painted this thing in one day. So there are some spots where there's paint chipping. Now, mind you, this was probably close to a year ago, I think, now that we painted this. And then like down here around the trim, like these are the reasons why whenever you paint a car, you want to take everything apart and get, you know, everything sanded in behind it and all that kind of stuff, because you end up running into these kind of problems, bro. It's unavoidable, but luckily for us, this is just like a rusted textured paint job. So you have the paint here that we used for getting this finish, and I have a couple of Q-tips. I'm gonna basically just go around and touch it up, bro. That's what's nice about this paint job also, is like if you get scratches or something, or where paint is flaking off, you can literally just touch it up with a Q-tip. Look who we got, man. Dang old Camry boy himself.
Oh, hey,
Jesus Christ. He wants to show me his new steering wheel. What is this?
It's a forever shot.
Dude, that is actually really freaking smooth, bro. Does this get hot?
No.
This gets hot, bro. You're lying to me right now. That gets hot.
Cat, unless you're a little kitty cat.
That's a clean ass wheel. Does it flex? Have you tried to flex it? Oh, I saw it flex.
Barely.
I'm kidding, bro.
What's what?
What's a little bag? What are you, a racer? Anyhow, guys, I'm still just touching up little things here and there. It looks so much better not seeing the white poking out, you know what I mean? Now I see a bunch of white on this side, little chip marks, but I think I'm gonna turn this thing around so I can work in the shade. Alrighty, that is it, man. All cleaned up. As much as I'm gonna do anyhow, like there's still a lot of stuff I could do to get it like looking a lot better, but those are things I'm gonna do if I actually end up keeping it. But I tell you what, man, the interior definitely cleans up pretty damn well. I wish the sun would cooperate with me so it's not just all glary. But it's actually really freaking dope having these seats in the back, bro. Why is it always like that? Like whenever you're about ready to get rid of something, you go through and you fix all the stupid little things that you've always hated about it all this time during the period that you actually owned it. And now that you're getting rid of it, you're like, huh, I'm gonna fix these things. So it's a little bit more presentable for the person who's potentially buying or trading you, right? So now I'm like, I don't want you to go. Please stay. If this trade goes through, it's gonna help out the channel quite a bit though. So I'm actually excited to show you what it is if it does go through. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna be brokenhearted, bro, because I really do hate to see this van go. And I really want to take this thing to the next level. What do you think? What do you think of the trade, bro?
It's gonna be
They don't know what it is, but
it's gonna be a really good trade.
You think so?
Really good trade.
So if he's 100% for it,
do it.
Do it?
Do it. Hey, send it. Send it.
Send it, Poppy?
Send it, Poppy.
I get way too attached to things, man. Way too attached to things. That's the reason why I have, what did I say, 11 cars out back?
And one groupie.
And one groupie. I have 11 cars out back. I have a Recus. This is Bravens. And obviously the DA is Bravens. But, I mean, look around my house, bro. Nothing but cars. That's because I don't like getting rid of them.
Hey, they all tell a story, dude.
I want them to stay forever. Especially Max.
Don't get rid of Max.
I'll never get rid of Max.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's a few hours later. The guy came and look what's in the driveway. Dun dun dun. Alright, so the van is still here. There are some issues in which I mentioned to him, but the problem is he doesn't have a lot of tools and stuff at his house, so he's all for the trade. But the van needs to be lifted because of the axle problem. I was explaining to him that if you drive it like this, the axles are going to come apart. I mean, it looks good. I have heard that you can do 3rd gen axles. They're a little bit longer supposedly, and it helps them to not come apart. But tomorrow I need to actually put the adjuster on the back, because you guys know I only have the spring. I need to bring the back up at least 3. I'm going to give it a little bit of a tire gap, and then bring the front up a little bit as well. So hopefully the axles will hold up. I'm not gonna lie, dude, like I'm interested in this trade, I really am, but I'm dreading getting rid of the van so bad. And because of like the stuff that he has on the car, like I'm even gonna leave the rack and everything on there, which it's a cheap rack, bro, but I just don't want to have to buy another one for Max. I don't know, what do you think, Brave? Overall, about the car, about the trade.
Oh, well, I mean, I've never really been a fan of the van.
You've never been a fan of the van?
Well, ever since the first time we got it, I was like, "Oh, things." And I always doubted it. But
Okay.
as soon as we slammed it again after lifting it, I fell in love with it. I like it now. And
Yeah,
then
it looks a
now-
lot better slammed than it does lifted.
But
I'll give you that.
It's dope.
They don't know what it is.
I mean, seeing the other car, it's really dope. Like, I like it.
Yeah. You see, the problem, there's another issue. Now, we do the trade, this car, the intentions is not to keep the car. Like, it's so hard to tell you guys. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm probably gonna leave you guys hanging on this one, and you're gonna have to see the car tomorrow, because we got the van all cleaned up. If the trade goes through, it's gonna be in the next video. But the other issue is now, after seeing the car, I'm gonna feel guilty tearing it apart, because that's the whole reason why I'm getting it, is to tear it apart. That probably gives a lot of people a whole lot of clues, but I don't know. You guys will see tomorrow. Hopefully it goes through, but at the same time, I'm also gonna say hopefully it doesn't go through. Jesus Christ, I know I'm giving y'all blue balls. My apologies. So the deal didn't go through today, man. If I'm gonna have a video up today, I gotta finish this now, bro. Tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna lift the van up a little bit so that he don't have any problems with the axles. And then he's gonna meet with me after he gets off work at 6 p.m. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace. Later there, Rughead.
Peace.